NDP Leader Jagmeet Singh is going to unveil his party's plan today to bring the cost of your cell and internet bills down if he is elected this October. The leader joins me now this morning from Parliament Hill. Mr. Singh, thank you for being with us. So you have spoken about this in the past, but today you're offering the details. What is your plan to make our cell phone bills lower?
Well, first of all, this is one of the most frustrating things that Canadians go through. We pay the highest amount for our data, for our cell phone bills, and for our broadband in the world. This is incredibly frustrating when so many people rely on this. This is something necessary for work, for school. This is necessary for accessing services for so many people. So what we're going to do is finally take on this very important role that Conservative and Liberal governments have essentially neglected. They haven't taken on making sure these rates are affordable. So our plan is going to make rates more affordable. It's going to make your cell phone bills more affordable.
How are you going to do that?
First off, we're going to put a cap. Yeah, we're going to put a cap on the amount that can be charged. We're going to put a direct cap and say, let's look at OECD countries, similar countries around the world. What are they being charged? What are they charging for similar rates? And put a cap, impose that. It's been done in other jurisdictions before, and it's been effective in bringing down prices. This cap will bring down prices by at least $10 per plan, and it can do even more. On top of that, we're going to put in place measures that'll make our industry more competitive. There's been certain regulations that Liberal and Conservative governments have allowed these 5 big telecom companies to enjoy essentially the ability to exploit consumers. We're going to change that with some measures to make it more competitive. Third, we're going to end all the caps on data. Right now, there's caps on broadband. We're going to end those caps, and we're going to mandate an end. You know, when your fees, when you go over your data plan by about one gig, and they charge you $20 for the additional gig or $30 for 2 gigs, we're going to end that and impose mandatory unlimited plans. Like other OECD countries have, unlimited data plans that are affordable, and so that people will not see these shocking fees just for a couple of gigs when you go over your plan. We're going to impose and make sure that we've got a telecom bill of rights that's going to have teeth and abilities for people to know their rights, but also to enforce those rights. And finally, there's been a spectrum auction. So governments have auctioned off spectrum to the big telecom companies. And over 2001 to 2018, that's been about close to $20 billion that has been generated from those auctions that the government sells basically spectrum to the telecom companies so they can use it for cell phone services. And then $20 billion has been recovered from those sales, but none of that has been seen by consumers. We haven't seen significant investments into infrastructure in rural communities that need supports. So we're going to change that, and we're going to announce that plan a bit later on.
So this sounds great, and no customer is going to complain about this. But how do you get the telecom companies' support on this, Jagmeet?
Well, the reality is that telecom companies are enjoying massive profits. They make the most per gigabyte in the world. To give you just some reference points, they make 70 times more per gigabyte than India. They make 23 times more per gigabyte than Finland, which is a country similar to ours. Our prices are double the cost in Australia, a jurisdiction very similar to us in terms of its geographic size, but also its population density. This is going to make a massive difference in the lives of people, and we're very confident that people deserve and need access to affordable data. You need to have affordable cell phone plans. People are effectively being ripped off right now, and we can't allow that to continue. This industry has enjoyed massive profits, and they need to start sharing that profit with people and making sure people have affordable plans.
Okay, I have literally 25 seconds left. Your reaction to the Liberal government's plan today to ban single-use plastics?
I think I welcome the announcement. It's something that we've supported. We fought for a long time. Gord Johns, our MPs, put forward a bill requesting that happen. What we've seen with Liberal promises, though, they need to be held to account because they've committed to a lot of things before. Like electoral reform, they broke that promise. They committed to environmental changes, and they broke that commitment as well. So we'll hold our feet to the fire and make sure that they actually deliver on this. We've committed to this. If we're elected, we will make this happen.
Okay, thanks so much. NDP Leader Jagmeet Singh joining us this morning from Ottawa.